Well, Darren, it seemed like a better performance from your side, but just still not the desired result. What's your initial reaction?
My initial reaction is I would have to agree with you. The performance was a good one. Where we've failed is both boxes, not ruthless. We should be 3-0 up at half time. The 3 chances we've missed. In particular the first, the one with Bruin, it's an open goal. And if you do that, you're more ruthless in the box, take our chances, we'll win the game comfortably. And then a really soft goal took away the first one, we've let the boys shoot. Not followed in from the save. Second one, we're unlucky, Beeves has won the header and it's just cannoned off one of their players' head and dropped to them. And then Jono's got his back in it, and even then I thought we could go on and win it, I really did. But the reason we've not won it is because we weren't ruthless enough, not the performance.
Yeah, what do you think wasn't going right for you in the final third, particularly? Things just not falling for you, whereas they did?
Missed clear chances. Smollic, I think, had 2. Rumi's had the one we've mentioned. Just not ruthless enough. We need to take these chances, especially away from home when you've got a game like the way we had. The first goal is always important. In the first half we said to them, look, we need to be, the chances we create, we need to start taking them. And we need to start getting back to clean sheets. We've only had 1 in 7. So if you're not taking your chances, you're not getting clean sheets, it's a problem. But no, the performance, if we perform like that, we'll win a lot more games than we lose, there's no doubt about it, but we need to start taking chances.
Yeah, was this one particularly frustrating that you just seem to be on top for pretty much the whole game, but just not getting the goals?
Yeah, that's this is black and white as that, I think, you know, and if you don't score goals when you've got chances, especially, I mean, I have to say they're very good chances, they're not like half chances, they're very, very good chances. But we needed a reaction from Saturday, we certainly got one. It was a far better performance. I feel we're very unlucky not to win. Never mind draw the game, we're very unlucky not to win.
Yeah, result aside then, how happy are you with that reaction from Saturday after such a crushing defeat?
Well, we needed one, but I was always confident we'd get one. And tonight we've created a lot of chances. We've moved the ball well, we've caused them all sorts of problems. I can't remember them having anything in the first half at all, really. They looked to play in the counter-attack. But goals wins games and loses games. Tonight we're unfortunate to lose it.
Yeah, Johnson Clark-Harris and Nathan Thompson both back in the side this evening. How happy were you with their return?
Well, Jono scored again, that's 8 for him. That was an outstanding free kick. And you know what he does for us, you know, he gets us on the pitch, he's a handful. I thought him and Dembele again were good together. And Tomo is a very good player, there's no question about that. His experience and what he brings to the team, I think, you know, we've definitely missed him.
Yeah, no Dan Butler or Moisa in the squad tonight. Can you tell us the reasons for that?
No, Dan Butler's picked up a groin problem. He will need a small operation on, and we will miss him for the next 3 league games definitely. And Moisa just wasn't in the squad. Simple.
Dan Butler, is that a reoccurrence of something that happened months ago? He had an operation in the first lockdown, didn't he?
Yeah, he just felt it, and we felt he'd be okay. He was sent off for a scan, and it was clear it showed something in there. Did I say groin? Sorry, I meant calf. Sorry, I meant calf. Sorry.
Calf for Butler.
Yeah, and he's just there's something going on in there. So obviously we kept the 3 at the back. Fraser with the left foot, we played him there, and that was the only real change. Tom and Jono coming in, obviously, and Reedy coming in and replaced Brownie. I felt I needed a change in there, and I thought Reedy did well.
Yeah, how happy were you with the substitutions as well? Hamilton and Kanu both coming on.
Yeah, we changed the shape. We went to a back 4 and a diamond, and when we're chasing the game, we wanted Idris to give us the win, which he did. But listen, it can sometimes be difficult. Sometimes fine, it'd be difficult to change a game so late. And I think we did everything we could to try and get something out of the game, but we really do have to start taking these chances for the game, because it was just so clear that if we'd have got 1 goal, I mean, it could have been 3, it should have been 3-0 at half-time.
Is it simple then, looking ahead to Portsmouth, just being a bit more clinical, having that cutting edge?
Well, there's 2 things. We need to stop losing sloppy goals. The first one, not the second one's unlucky, the first one's very sloppy. You know, there's no way a lad should be able to shoot from 20 yards, keep a saves it, and someone just taps it in. We don't get goals like that. And it's too easy. And that gave them a lift. And then obviously the second goal I spoke about. But the performance level, if we get performance levels to that and start, you know, finding a way of making sure we do start taking these chances, and you know, I know we'll win a lot of games. And eventually it must drop for Sammy. He's got to start scoring goals.
Yeah, in terms of results, that is 4 defeats in the last 5, I think, and you've got the performance, but is that starting to affect the move, having been top of the table earlier in the season?
No, because you're going to have runs where you have blips, ups and downs over the course of a season. But I'm confident that at performance level we get at Portsmouth, and we're more ruthless, we can win the game. But I've just said to the players, I need to keep believing in what we're doing, and it's important that we stick together. It's a little blip. We've had the first one probably of the season, but anyone watching that game tonight would know we should have won that game.
Yeah, you reverted to the diamond, like you say. Is that something we can expect more of over the coming weeks?
I think we've got real flexibility within the team. Obviously, we've got Ward and Butler out now, who have been a natural wing backs, and I thought Broom, in fact, Broom did well. And got a lot of crosses into the box. Obviously, it would have been nice if he'd taken that chance he had, but it was just a case of changing the shape, and it gave them problems. And I just felt we ran out of time. Really.
So Mo Issa, you mentioned, didn't quite make the cut today. Is that frustrating that you don't quite have the same firepower as you did earlier in the season? Ricky J. Jones still working his way back from injury as well. Is Mo Issa is his time run out at London Road?
No, you never say his time's run out, but I just felt there was I had to get the balance right. We know Butler wasn't playing. We wanted Burrows back on because he's a natural left-sider. Idris obviously a natural right-sider to the wing-backs or the wingers. If we do that, obviously Brown and Hamilton are self-explanatory. Niles, the defender, and I think Flynn's done well. He's deserved to stay in the squad. And listen, I've got tough decisions to make all the time. So, you never say never, but I've spoken to Mo about the reasons, and he understood it.